Hello friends, welcome to a special modding video where I'm going to be going over all of my version 1.0.2 of my Rongo's mod pack. I've got a little bit of oddness happening right now. You see my farm dog? Hello doggy! His legs don't move. Something about the classes I've mixed up to get things going. Obviously, the animation isn't hooking in properly, but this is a dog that will not attack people, but will attack zombies. And I think over here, based upon the way it's acting, oh yes, it's a feral pig. I don't know if it's a razorback or not. Razorbacks got stuck on a tree. Razorbacks have a lot more hit points, so I'll be able to tell here really quickly. But maybe I can get the dog to attack. Hey, doggy, come get the pig. Will they fight? Will they fight? I don't know. Nope. All right, let's go ahead and kill it with the auto shotgun. That was not a razorback. That was merely a feral pig. Feral pig, just like a regular pig. Yummy. So I've got a ton of stuff in my backpack. We are going to show off all the awesome stuff that is in Alpha 11.4 version of the Rongo's 1.0.2 mod pack. So the first thing we're going to do, I'm going to find a plains biome and show you some new stuff that's happening there. So I'm going to flit around like a butterfly over here to the plains biome, which is nearby. And I'm going to look for an area with some, what looks like maple trees in it. Like right over here. See these lovely areas. So these spots, you'll see, I made them brown after, I decided to make the ground fertile. Fertile farmland actually, because it was very hard to tell what was wheat. What was wheat in an otherwise normal a plains background. You would go around forever looking at the grass trying to find wheat, and you couldn't. But now I made the ground dark so you can tell. And I've also added, and this is going to be really cool, check this shit out. You're like, why is there a maple tree growing out here in the forest or the plains? Now, I did it this way because I obviously access different models of trees. There's no other trees right now in the game. So what we're going to do, just to get the world going in a nice orderly fashion. Oh, here's a regular shotgun. I don't need that. I'm going to grab, go away. Okay, fine. Don't go away. I need storage. I just need some storage, just so we can. We'll do a food. Like the foods. Okay. So this video is gonna be long. It's gonna go into just all the stuff that you can do with my mod pack. So just bear with me as we settle in for the long haul. So let me put some things in here: apple seeds, apples, tomatoes, sugar, salt. Salt ore, which you can find in mines, the cooking pots, the pressure pot, cooking grill, the high pressure grill, beakers as normal, blueberries, potatoes, those are normal, pork, venison, we'll heat the honey, so copper ore, zinc ore, copper ingots, zinc ingots, copper mold, zinc mold, brass mold, a forge, and a crucible. Okay, those are kind of your stock things. We've got a composite bow, which is a Rongo special item, which came out in version 1.0.1. Just a much stronger bow. Like we can go ahead and kill this. Oh, I don't have any ammo for it. Oops. Arrow, iron. All right, so now we got that. Now, what I was going to show you guys right here. We'll show you guys how to kill this deer. Very strong and easy. And, oops, you moved just as I fired. Of course you did. Boom. Deer down. Much more powerful, about as strong as the crossbow. So, Why, you ask, is there... Oops, I don't want that. Why, you ask, is there a tree like this in the Plains Forest? I put it out here because otherwise this tree would get lost. And you wouldn't know anything was different about it. 4 logs. What else is that? 18 apples? Holy moly! Apples from a tree. Now the reason I did it this way, let's go ahead and harvest this wheat as well while we're here, because we need some wheat. The reason I did it this way is that is because I couldn't get a tree to grow and be a plant that is lootable, harvestable. So I ended up, after much consternation and trial and error, just deciding to go with a tree that you chop down and it drops apples. Now, of course, you're going to ask, what happens if you've got an apple and you turn it into, yes, apple seed. So apple seed, I made everything green apples, just so they stand out a little bit. And you plant it, and you plant a little tree, and it will grow up in a few increments to that lovely apple tree that you can chop down and harvest the apples from. So that is the cycle of life for the apple. Now, we're going to throw down a bunch of campfires. There we go. Then we'll throw down some of these forages that we got here. So I'm going to show you guys what all you can do in my mod pack. We probably want a little bit of protection, so let's go in here. We're going to get some rocks, some small stones. A new item added into my... Oops, that's not it. It's it over here. I haven't actually done this recipe myself. Rock wall. There we go. So this rock wall, it's very straightforward. Rock wall. Well, let's go ahead and make a bunch of them. Okay, so this is looks like the same texture as flagstone. It's just weaker than flagstone. So it's a very quick, easy. It's kind of like, you know, how the pimps did the sod. So this is just a very simple, cheap wall that is weak. It's weaker than brick. Zombies will go through it pretty quick, but it could be used for edging your farms if you wanted to, or as a quick temporary base should you need something like that. What's going on there? Why don't you want to place there? Huh? Why are you hating on it? Huh? So, I'm going to carry away putting a rock wall down. There we go. Beautiful. There's a rock wall around our little area. Okay, so we're going to start off by cooking some things. Lots of new things to cook. So let's grab. We have new things. We have tomatoes and apples, and we've got the. I'll put this in here. I'll grab some grills, or a grill for right now. I'll grab a couple grills for right now. We'll grab some. Oops, corn. I need this corn. Ear of corn. Thank you much. Grabbed the wrong thing before. So we've got wheat. I've been debating on having wheat. You know, wheat breaks down to seed. But I've been having it. I've been having thoughts of having to do like that, kind of like you would do with corn, and you would get flour. So I'm thinking about that. But right now, it's complicated enough. I've got enough complications in the world. So let's go ahead and plant this here. Maybe they'll both grow while we're here. Okay, so we'll have some things forging while we're here. So zinc ore and copper ore. In case you have not seen it in my solos, they are just like any other ore that you can find. They do spawn in the world normally. There we go. Boom. I do have zombies turned off for this demo because otherwise I don't want to deal with that right now. So there's our zinc. Okay, so there's those two going away. So while those are cooking, let's go over here. We'll set these up with a grill. Let's grab a couple of those and a couple of pressure pots and a beaker or two. Let's go ahead and set a couple more campfires up. I like to put them on top of the forges. Looks cool. Plus, it'd be really efficient to cook that way, I guess. All right, so let's go ahead and set pressure pot here and a pressure pot here. So just certain recipes that I came up with, I use that instead. Basically things that require a little bit more work. So for example, wheat. Actually, I think it's 4 wheat. 2, 3, 4 wheat plus water gives me whiskey. So let's go ahead and get that going. And then let's go over here. Let's put another pressure pot on there. So wheat plus water. What does beer need again? Ha ha ha. I had things a little backwards. So it's actually 4 wheats for a beer. Oh, I'm going to have a little fix with that. Interesting. My beer. Alright, we'll come back to that. I'll have to change that recipe around a little bit so that it works out better. So I think what we'll do is I'll use the regular pot for beer, and the whiskey will go in the other one. So water and honey in a cook pot gets you some delicious mead. Not a big fan of mead myself, but there we go. So mead is cooking away. Got all that yumminess happening. Okay, next thing is, let's grab some pork. Now, if you take pork and you mix in a tomato and some salt. Okay, let's try this again. It's sausage. I'm gonna make sausage. So there's the recipe for sausage. Boom, boom. I do wish the recipes in the campfire would actually show you the ingredient stack. So this makes you 4 sausages. Okay, you take a sausage now, and you put a sausage on the cooker, and you get cooked sausage. Now, if you eat the sausage raw, it will possibly give you bad sickness. So, ear of corn. Yes, you should be able to grill your damn corn. So, there we go. Grilled corn. Things are coming together nicely. All right, we should have over here now some copper ingots and some zinc ingots. So, we'll go to this one here, and we're going to grab our crucible. This, again, is something from a different version, but might as well cover it here while I'm covering everything else. So, copper ingots plus zinc ingots plus a little bit of heat turns into brass ingots. So those brass ingots then can be used to make your shells. All right, a couple other items I didn't spawn in yet. Chocolate chips. Oh yes. Fishy fish, which you catch while you're fishing. And we have sugar, we have salt, we've got apples, we've got blueberries. What else do we need? Let's look here. What's cooking off? That's almost done. That whiskey is almost... It does take a while to make the whiskey. Kind of like grain alcohol. It takes a little bit of time. All right, so let's go over here. Let's put another pressure pot on. And we're going to take some of our sugar and some blueberries. So sugar, 2 sugars, a blueberry, and some water gives you blueberry brandy. It's a lovely color too, isn't it? And you see we also have moonshine. Moonshine is just sugar in water. So we go over here. I need another pressure pot. Kind of covered everything here, guys, so this is going to be a fun-filled episode. So sugar, sugar, water gives you moonshine. Oh, actually needs, okay. So it needs, that's weird. What? Oh, I told it to make all that I could. Okay, that's why it did that. I wonder why it did that. She's kind of odd why it did that. Oh. There we go. That's what it's doing. Okay, anyway. Anywho, we'll get that going. Get some moonshine cooking away. And all these effects have the same effect as grain alcohol. So it basically just gives you a stamina boost. So, alright, so our grilled sausage is off there. We can go ahead and eat one of these if we want to. These bad boys. Mmm, yummy. Let me set the time back because I don't want to... Actually, set the time forward. Set time... Day 2, 10 o'clock in the day. Right. Moonshine is cooking. Our corn on the cob is grilled and eaten. Mmm, yummy. Okay, what else can we make? Well, you would think that given all of these ingredients, we possibly could make an apple pie, and you are correct. So to make apple pie, we need a little bit of cornmeal. So we'll go cornmeal, and we will grab an apple and some sugar and was it water? Water. Apple pie. Oops, cook that. Alright, so what else can we make with all the things that I have? Oh, wow, I've really got overboard with all the food recipes. Oops, no, I need a cooking pot. More cooking pots. Those away. Cooking pot. So, how about eggs? I need some more eggs. Okay, egg. 2 sugars. And some wheat. Sugar cookie! Yummy sugar cookie. Cook that up. It's very quick. 15 seconds of cook time. Okay, what else? So I showed you guys the auto shotgun. Okay. I will show you guys gas pump. One gas pump. Empty gas can. Empty gas can. Gas pump. Right click. Now it's a gas can. So you can fill up your gas cans in the city from the gas pumps. Now, there's one other thing that I'm not showing you right now, which is the empty oil can. So if you notice, empty cans of oil look like that. I have used the same icon, but I actually modified the oil can to have a dark appearance. So the ones that are full look like that. The ones that are empty look like that. So if you have an empty oil can in your stack and you find an oil slick, which can be, oops, let me do this. Oil slicks are found in the wasteland and they look like water, but they're found in the wasteland and they are a sub-biome, so they'll go up the side of a mountain and they'll look kind of funky. They'll kind of stick into the mountain a little bit, kind of like, they look like this, and they'll be just odd, but they're basically oil coming through the ground. Okay, so it'll be looking like that. You come up to them with your empty oil can. You right click, and you'll get a full can of oil. The oil does not spread out like water does. Get that taken care of. So that makes sense as well. Now, if you're on the road and you want to go a long distance, sometimes you want to carry food with you, but it's always sometimes scary to haul stinky foods. So sometimes you want to take that. You take your salt and you make venison jerky. Now, venison jerky has no odor. And it does take a long time to cook because it's got to dry. There we go. We'll cook that up. So then we got venison jerky cooking. All right, let's go over here. Cookies! Sugar cookie is ready for us to nom on. But what else could we make? Yeah, that's right. We could make chocolate chip cookies. Sugar and water. Nope. 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 Wheat. Wheat. Chocolate chip cookies. Yes, that's right. You heard it here first. So chocolate chips spawn in the world in cabinets, as does salt and sugar, and wheat can be found in there. All the seeds. So many things. So many amazing, marvelous things. Now, some things have been gated behind a book, and I may also gate some recipes behind a book. I may gate like a cookbook that you'll find that will unlock some of these recipes. Maybe I'll come in version 1.03, which I'm guessing is going to come about the same time that Alpha 12 does. And I will make sure that all these recipes and stuff work in Alpha 12. Now, of course, everything can be planted. We've got your chrysanthemums, your tomatoes. I've got sugarcane. Not really keen on that, and I've mentioned it in a few videos. Right now, you can get sugarcane seed as a seed in bookcases, or not bookcases, in loot. And then you plant that and it grows to sugarcane, which looks like a corn plant without the yellow top. And you would harvest that for sugarcane. Sugarcane in a high pressure pot with, what's it called? The white powder, not cocaine. It's called potassium nitrate. Then we'll kind of precipitate out sugar. It's just not something you'd find really growing in Arizona. So I think I may end up changing that to be just something you find in a cabinet. So probably in 1.03, I'll get rid of sugarcane. But for right now, as far as growables go, we've got aloe, we've got chrysanthemums, we've got mushrooms, we've got tomato plants I've mentioned. We've got the wheat, cactus, apple trees now. So there's a ton of growable items. And I'm not going to grow them all because they'll take a while to grow those crops. Weapons. I've already shown off the auto shotgun, which is a 15 round rate of fire. It's really pretty decent weapon. It fires fast, fires quick. It does go through... I mean, it fires, like I said, it fires fast. If you hold it down. So it does a pretty good job. If it actually was to fire right at, you can see the rock wall is not super strong. And it pulls into the ground pretty quick as well. Oh, worms dropped. Haha. Because of course we have fishing, but fishing I covered in a different video. So fishy fish, again, I covered those as well, but we might as well drop some fishy fish on here. So you can see we got a fish growing nicely there. Now, let's say if we had some more grilled pork. Let's make something else with grilled pork. Do we have a grill that's free? We've got apple pie that's free. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Just throw that on the ground. Got chocolate chip cookie ready to eat. Sugar cookie ready to eat. Yummy. Boy, so many things. So many things that I made. Milk powder. Okay, so milk powder. Oops, I didn't hit. Oh, it's cooking. It's just taking a long time. Okay, the blueberry brandy is ready. Blueberry brandy. Looks good. Ah, nice buzz. Okay, let's go ahead and grab another grill. Oops, I didn't leave myself a space for grabbing a grill. Okay, let's take this one. So, grill. Let's grill up some pork. Now, I think I have shown before how to make some mead. Yummy mead. So apple pie and cooked sausages and our sugar cookies and chocolate chips. So we got the grilled fishy fish cooking. Let's see. A beaker time. Let's do a beaker. So in the beaker, we're going to put some milk powder and some grain alcohol. That gets us calcium supplements. So a calcium supplement is an awesome, awesome, awesome thing. So calcium supplement. You guys have probably seen this before if you've watched any of my recent mod videos with our friend Midnight Designer. So, oh my god, we're going to break our leg for sure. Leg broken? Not anymore. Calcium supplement for the win. I should have been careful of not doing that. There we go. Let's fix that up. Okay. Oh, it's a dog. A dog spawned. So farm dogs spawn as a random animal, and they will go after a rabbit, I think. I guess not. I have more work to do on the dogs. So version 1.02 is going to come in two flavors: modded entities and no modded entities. Oh damn it! So you'll be able to choose yourself whether you want to have the odd and slightly glitchy animals like the feral pig, the razorback, the running zombies, the running and tougher ferals, and the razorback and the farm dogs. You can choose to have those or not. Those are not guaranteed to always be wonderful. So just be forewarned about those. All right, so let me look through my list and let's go quickly make here wood frames. Thank you very much. I need a hammer. Oops. Hammer. If I had a hammer. Got too much wheat. Get rid of your wheat. Okay, so wood frame. Something we are all very, very, very familiar with. Hammer. Upgrade these. Beautiful. That's like normal, right? Well, one thing that's always annoyed me is you go, I can pick it up. Look at that. I like that. Now, even better, I've got these frames in my stack now. I'll put it there. I can turn it back into wood planks. Yes, it's the cycle of building. Awesome. I don't want you wheat. Okay. All right, so our grilled pork should be ready by now. I think it was in this one. Nope, that's our jerky. That's our fishy fish. Grilled fish. Yummy. Where did our cookies? Moonshine's still going. Is it actually cooking? Or it ran out of time? Where did our pork go? Got some supplements. We got whiskey. We've got brass ingots now that came out of that crucible. Okay, grilled pork. We also have to make some bread. So bread is cooked in a cooking pot. These pressures. Oh, here. Let me do this. So we need wheat, and we need egg, and we need honey bread, and some water, and more wheat, and more wheat, more wheat. There we go. It's four wheats, egg, honey, and water. Gives us bread. Takes a little while to cook, and you gotta bake bread for a while, you know. So it's a decent recipe for it. A little complicated, but remember it's 4 wheats. And then I'll just get some bread. Bread. If you look at it, it's actually a mailbox. I'm versatile when it comes to reusing icons. So, to make this delicious meal, I've got salt, I've got tomatoes, and I've got grilled pork. So, delicious ham sandwich. So we got a pork, we've got a tomato, we've got some salt, and some bread. This gives us a delicious ham sandwich, which is a delicious meal. It gives you really good health back. Yummy. Wellness +2. It's about the, because it's a really complicated. I figure if it's a really complicated item that you need a lot of ingredients for, a lot of time to make, it should give you a good wellness boost, because you put a lot of effort into making that. I mean, you had to have wheat harvested or found. You had to have honey. You had to take time to make the bread. There's a lot of stuff that goes into that. So it had salt. So I think it should reward you with a really good thing. So energy drinks. I did not get any coffee. So coffee beans. Now these can be found in the world. We'll go in here. I guess I'll put you here. Let's take you, replace you, put you on there. Coffee bean, coffee, and grain alcohol. Oops, I must need to use a pressure pot. And then coffee, and grain alcohol. So energy drink, cook away. So energy drinks make you immune to being stunned for 2 minutes. So zombies, it's a great way of combat. It also gives you 10 stamina per second, so you can swing your sledgehammer as fast as you want, and you can just keep on going. You can. It's great for melee. Afterwards, it does basically stun you for a few seconds. So be prepared for that. Drink this. Oh no! One little bug. All right, I will take care of that. I've been having problems with that one, and I think I fixed it, and then I reverted something. I didn't refix it again, so that will be fixed for the patch. So yes. What else? We have sausages, tomatoes. Oh, tomato soup. Of course, you have to have tomato soup. Oh, so the jerky is done. So you can see here the stats on the jerky. Hydration down. But you get good fullness, good stamina, good health, a little bit of wellness. And best of all, no smell. So you can carry this up around for your long haul trips. Alright, what else do we need to do here? I showed you the milk powder stuff. I might actually add just regular milk, you know, as a thing. Milk powder plus water equals milk, and maybe give you a little bonus. In fact, I'll do that. So for the release version of this that you can download, milk will exist as well. Just milk powder plus water in your regular crafting window, and it'll give you milk, which will give you just a little bit of wellness boost. And yeah, why not, right? Simple little item to add. What else? Fishy grilled fish. Oh, I think I mentioned before, but if you have, let's throw some of these things in here so I have room again. Mead. Ears of corn, small stones, sugar, grilled pork. Okay, so let me grab some empty cans. Let me grab some stews. Oops. So I'll grab a venison stew. You can do this with the venison vegetable or pork stews, not the vegetable, fish, mushroom, or fish stews. But you take a little bit of salt. Let's just do canned venison. So you take your venison stew that you've made, and you take a little bit of salt to preserve it, and a can to stick it all in, and you get a can of venison. So again, this is basically allow you to take more food on the road with no smell. So it gives you basically, you know, decent stats, and it is a multi-stage process. You have to make the stews, then you gotta have salt to preserve it, throw it all in a can. But now you've got a canned meal that you can take with you, and you can do this with pork and rabbit stew as well. Okay, the last thing that I will make for us is this, and I've got water. So everybody knows that tomato soup, oh, it's a pressure pot. Tomato soup does wonders for you. Does it need a little bit of salt? That's what it needs. Oh no, I've done something wrong. Give me one moment. Alright, well, I got distracted a few moments there. I tried to figure out why my energy drink is not working. So right now, the energy drink is broke. If you drink it, all you basically get is minus 0.5 wellness. So I would avoid the energy drink right now. Hopefully I will figure out why it stopped working. It's one of those things where it worked. I had it working. I had it on video working. And then something went very, very Cthulhu bad wrong. So let's do this again. Time 3, 7, 0, no, 10, 11, 0. There we go. Perfect. Better. So one last thing that I went ahead and did. Let's grab some more. Got milk powder. We got water. Oh, milk powder, water, milk. It's a little different looking. I mean, just slightly. It's hard to do it, but anyway, milk does the body good. Cures dysentery as well. Gives you a little bit of wellness back. So it's a good thing to have. All right, was there anything else that I was trying to show you guys? Oh, well, there was cookie pot. Tomato soup. So tomato soup is working. Tomato soup is awesome. It also cures what ails you. It removes dysentery and gives you a good chunk of wellness as well. Because tomato soup, you know, it's good for the soul and the belly, I guess. So yeah, removes that dysentery debuff. It does have an odor, but good health. Good wellness. It heals you up a little bit, so it's a good thing to have. So let me take one last look through my list and see if there's anything else that I fixed. Oh, I did fix, this version does fix the bug with the zombies, the spider zombies that I introduced in version 1.01. With there was a kind of weird kind of run, stutter, glitchy bit. So if you have that pack and you want your spider zombies to work properly, you want to make sure you grab the 1.0.2 with entities, which will have all the buggy dog, the ferals, feral pigs, the razorback pigs, ferals that run in the daytime with higher spawn chances. So a lot more ferals if you get it, but oh my god, ferals are so much fun. The only other thing I think that I mentioned that gore blocks will now cascade down to rabbit will cascade down to dirt instead of air, so those do need to be cleared up again. So I think that pretty much wraps it up. Longest video, lots to cover. I mean, so much to cover, but I think I got it all. There are release notes in the video, in the actual file that you can download from RongoTheBold.com. And I think that's about it. Anyway, oh, I wish I could mod the plane a little closer. That would be awesome. Anyway, for now, if you guys like it, leave me comments. Thumbs ups are always appreciated. Lets me know that I'm doing things you guys like. And if you guys have comments, thoughts about new mods, let me know. I probably won't be doing another mod pack until Alpha 12, just because I want to make sure that everything I do make will work in Alpha 12, and I'm sure that there'll be things that will be off then. I love the fact I've got apple trees. That's actually probably one of the things I like best. Just the fact that I can run over here. You only will find these for now in the plains biome. Just because I needed to stick them somewhere where they would stand out, because obviously until there's actually an apple tree model in the game, I can't really do much. And I picked this, which is the 13-meter maple, because it looks sort of like, I mean, it's a tree that, I don't know, it kind of looked the most like an apple tree, but there aren't any really good analogs. But just the fact that I can run over here with my trusty axe, do a George Washington, and gather up apples. And of course, yes, apples can be eaten just the way they are for a healthy snack. And as long as you've got either your water or your food meter down, you can eat them. So eat all the apples you want. All right, friends, I will talk to you all another day. Goodbye.